Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper wonderful, super duper beautiful, and super duper delicious wherever you are in the world. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1. Beam me up, my juicy little lights. They're not really shining so bright this morning, my delicious little babies. And, well, I've no idea why. Okay, some days are better than others, it seems. It's not me. Okay. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. Hello. And I hope that you too, much love, are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that you too are feeling super duper happy today, okay? Now then, my weather in the old neck of the woods in the old UK, it may differ in other places. Well, it's rather chilly, no wind, dry, and no sunshine. Okay, so the sun certainly does not have his hat on. Okay, now my phone keeps slipping for some reason. I'm not going to keep adjusting it, my delicious little babies, because it just keeps doing it for some reason. And there we go, and I've no idea why. Anyway, now then, if you do happen to enjoy my video today, okay, if you could please click on the like. For others of you, you happen to enjoy my videos, please subscribe. For others of you, please feel free to comment. And finally, please, thank you, please share, because sharing is caring. Okay, my delicious little babies, and thank you once again, okay? Now then, this is something that I wanted to dedicate one video to, okay? Now, this may help. I mean, there may be some delicious little babies out there, some may know about this, if they're in the medical field. Of course, there may be others who are just not as familiar with it, okay? So, which I'm going to say I'm not feeling it, okay? So what I'm going to say to you is this, okay? Because with me, all I like to do is just give out videos, have a conversation, have a discussion on what I think about things, give out bits of the news, do you know what I mean, where I can, and, just to help to keep other delicious little babies out there informed, because like I say, some may know about certain things and others may not, okay? Now then, I happened to be watching a video, surprise, yesterday evening, and it caught my attention. This video did, my delicious little babies. Now, like I say, I may not get any views for this video at all. But, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You just have to accept it gracefully. There we go, just accept it gracefully. What will be, will be. Do you know what I mean? There will be an answer, let it be. Okay, the Beatles. Okay, now then, so, and what I was listening to, it's not a very long video anyway. It's about a farmer, okay, and this farmer, well, he, at a certain time of the year, this is in our old America, USA, my delicious little babies, yes. Well, what had happened was, I'm not entirely sure what year it is actually. I do not feel that it said the year on the video. Anyway, and it's a certain time of the year, because this farmer, has had cows, yes. I mean, I'm sure that his family still does, okay. And God bless the beautiful dear little cows. Well, God bless the the family as well, okay? Now, and God bless to who it concerned, God bless. But what happened was, as he had cows at a certain time of the year, I am going somewhere with this, my delicious little babies. What happened is that some of these beautiful and delicious little cows, I love little cows, they would get something like a form of a pneumonia. Okay, so if they have a form of a pneumonia, as we very well know, it's the same as in man and woman. Very sadly, sometimes it doesn't end very well. Okay, my delicious little babies. So sometimes these beautiful and delicious little cows, for some, required antibiotics. Okay, now this video again should not get taken down, because this is actually on the internet. There we are, it's actually on the internet. okay, because I watched the video myself. Do you see what I mean? So my video should not get taken down at all, because it is on YouTube, okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, sorry, have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. So what happened was, there was a mother cow, God bless, and she was, you know, expecting, pregnant with a little baby calf. So of course, you know, with certain animals, well, actually for most, actually, you know, when they're expecting or they're pregnant, you know what I mean? It's like they try to protect themselves. Do you understand what I mean? So sometimes it can like be a form, and like they'll push you away. Do you see? I mean, I suppose it's just like, you know, and I'm not saying this to her to offend any dear ladies or women out there who have experienced problems, you know, very sadly other situations, okay? So I'm not here to hurt, offend or upset anybody, okay? I'm just speaking here, yes? So what it is, it's the same with an expectant mother, isn't it? So an expectant mother, and of course, you know, I've been one myself twice. Well, you see, the thing is that, you know, you do everything to protect your baby, you know, your little bump. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, yes? So the thing is, there's no difference to do with beautiful little animals. There we go, they're the same. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. Well, what happened was, this farmer, he had rather a large syringe, shall we say, of an antibiotic. Okay. Now, this antibiotic, because he got sort of pushed, and it was an accident, accidentally by the little cow, okay, well, the syringe went into his leg, and there was very little left of this antibiotic, which was 850. It was a very large amount, my delicious little babies, yes, that very sadly went into this farmer's leg. Anyway, what then happened was, it made him where his eyesight was going, so he couldn't see properly. He stumbled somewhere, and he got his phone out to, you know, to contact his wife. Do you understand what I mean? To get help. Do you understand what I mean? To get an ambulance, yes? And he was feeling very dizzy, very nauseous, okay? So anyway, so they got him to the hospital, God bless him, okay? Now, the doctors had never known of this before, okay? They'd never had a case of where this had happened before, okay? My delicious little babies, yes? Now, see, I'm going to find a way, right. So, what happened was, okay, I've got to find, right, okay, it's called tachycardia. I'm just going to spell that for you, my delicious little baby, sorry. T for Thomas, A for Apple, C for Charlie, H for Harry, Y for Yankee, C for Charlie, A for Apple, R for Romeo, D for Delta, I for Indigo, and A for Apple. So it's tachycardia, okay? So tachy meaning fast, like your heart going at a fast rate, a rapid rate, yes? And cardia is your heart rate, yes? So tachia is fast and cardia is heart rate, yes? Which I'm sure that, you know, there'll be millions of you out there who already know this, but what I'm saying is that I'm just explaining, okay, my delicious little babies, that's all I'm doing. Now, what it is, with this, what was injected by accident, okay, because it was an accident with a beautiful, delicious little baby cow, okay, and, you know, unfortunately, the farmer, you know, went into his leg, as I've been explaining, yes? Well, it sends, if there's a problem with your heart, it sends your blood pressure low, okay, in this particular case, okay, there we go, okay? Now, I'm trying to explain, so I've wrote it all down. Look, my delicious little babies, I've wrote it all down, okay? Now, to try and remember everything right. Now then, so the antibiotic used, this is really important for you to listen to this, my delicious little babies. I see this as being very important. Yes, I do, okay? The antibiotic used to treat some of the cows is called tilmicozin. Okay, so I'm just going to spell that out for you, my delicious little babies. Yes, so it's T for Thomas, I for indigo, sorry, I keep getting stuck on the indigo one. L for Lima, M for mother, I for indigo, C for Charlie, O for Oscar, S for sugar, I for indigo, N for November. So it's tilmicozin, okay? Now, USP, phosphate, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, this tilmicozin, yes, what it does in a cow, in a delicious little cow, yes, it stops the mechanism with the bacteria. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. And that's how it works in a delicious baby cow, or, you know, a mother cow, okay? Now, there's something else which is also used, okay? Now, this is called macrolides. So I'm going to spell that for you, my delicious little babies, yes? M for mother, A for apple, C for Charlie, R for Romeo, O for Oscar, L for Lima, I for indigo, D for delta, E for echo, S for sugar, microlides, okay? Now, these microlides, okay, along with the tilmicozin, yes, well, that's also used for what the flipping name does as, right? That's also used in some human, okay, my delicious little babies, human, okay, ointments for eye infections. Okay, did you hear that, my delicious little babies? Okay, so I'm needing you really, for those of you who even show respect and take the time to listen to my video, to listen extremely very carefully. Okay, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. Now then, so that's what's used there. Now then, let's just proceed, shall we? So now you've got something called, see, these are such long words, my delicious little babies, it's all medical, isn't it, right? Azithromycin, right, okay. Azithromycin, okay, so I'm going to spell this out for you, my delicious little babies. A for apple, Z for Zulu, I for indigo, T for Thomas, H for Harry, R for Romeo, O for Oscar, M for mother, Y for Yankee, C for Charlie, I for indigo, N for November. So it's azithromycin, okay? Now, this, okay, is used also in humans for lung infections. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, so in humans, tilmicozin, okay, it causes, in humans, okay, tilmicozin causes heart problems, okay? If the blood pressure is low, then something prevents the heart in humans to receive, wait for this, my delicious little babies, this is so important now, calcium, okay? Now, I'll go back to that in a moment, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So, and macrolides, okay, this is in humans, yes, blocks, okay, very important now, blocks potassium, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, into the heart muscles, okay, to signal heart relaxation, okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So, okay, so tilmicocin, okay, does not have an antidote, okay. Well, you see, I'm a firm believer, my delicious little babies, and I thought this, there we go, ding, ding, dong, dong, for many years, okay, that I believe that whatever's created, there is an antidote for everything, okay. So I do, there we go, I do believe in that, okay, many may not, but I do, okay, but in this particular case it's saying, and I'll explain the reason why, does not have an antidote, they cannot, now this is important now, my delicious little babies, so they cannot do studies, like in the medical field, they cannot do studies, okay, on humans, okay, you know, so I've just wrote, in other words, poison somebody intentionally to see what works. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so we get in here into the law side, there we go, into the law side of things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so the reason why they're saying that there's no antidote is because they cannot do any studies on a human in case it very sadly goes wrong, there we go, and they pass away, whoever it is who would have been experimented on if this was allowed to take place, okay. Are you all following me, my delicious little babies, please and thank you? Yes. Now the thing is this, so I want to take our minds back, okay, so I want to take our minds back to the calcium part, okay. Now I don't know whether you've been noticing, my delicious little babies, but in the world, shall we say, right now, okay, globally, what you know, governments and we know who, okay, what is it that they've been trying to reduce, as well as vegetables, okay, as well as other products, okay, foods and different things, yes. But what struck me, and this was going back a very long time ago now, right, because I'm monitoring as much as I can, okay. Now, something that they were wanting to also reduce is milk, cream, cheese, butter, there we go. Anything that has calcium in it. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? Are you all following me, what I'm saying, my delicious little babies, please and thank you? Yes? So it was just really, really odd. And again, see, and I'm going to say this again, now for some delicious little babies, you know, who know about what I've mentioned, okay? Well, you know about this, but I would say for most, they will not. Okay, you know, probably, obviously, you know, do not mean that disrespectfully, my delicious little baby, sorry, but obviously a vet will know, won't they? What it is, for the majority, they will know, won't they? But the thing is, when you've got that there's some things that are being used for, you know, what they've named us humans, yes, okay, and it was in this farmer's body, okay, which of course was an antibiotic for the beautiful, delicious little cow. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So what happened was, because the doctors at the hospital, because they'd never experienced, like I've just said earlier, because they'd never experienced this before, okay, what then happened is that they had to make a telephone call to the poisonous, do you see what I mean, a department, yes, to try and see what could be done about this. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. So they suggested, their only suggestion was to give the farmer, God bless him, calcium. Okay, which of course, you know, because this was clearly had gone straight to the heart. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And of course, at the beginning, had affected his eyesight, had, you know, affected his brain, and, you know, made him feel extremely, you know, nauseous, you know, as though he wanted to project. Do you see what I mean? To vomit. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Anyway, very sadly, this poor farmer, okay, well, he very sadly passed away. Because, I mean, you imagine 850, yes? So, I mean, you imagine you've got a syringe like that, yes? Well, I mean, you're talking, well, it's like that much. So, cut the top off here, that much, that went into his leg, into the farmer's leg, okay, which was meant for the beautiful, delicious mother cow. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So, and he was only a fairly young man as well. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So, very sadly, he could not be saved. So you're probably wondering to yourselves, my delicious little babies, okay, so may you rest in peace. And, you know, and God bless his dear family. You know, I hope that, you know, that they're overcoming things. But, so I'll close my book. Please and thank you. So, you're probably wondering to yourselves, my delicious little babies, well, what is this crazy, crackers, bonkers woman? What is she talking about? Well, I'll explain what I'm talking about, shall I? Now, one would know the majority of what is in the old jab, jab, jabs, okay? But I'm sure that for most would not know everything. I mean, I seen a long list there we go, at the start, okay? And it was a flipping long list, what was in it, right? I can assure you, there we go, yes, of that, okay? But to me, is there something that, you know, when, God bless, when, you know, our delicious, you know, little babies out there are passing away, okay? That maybe they're not getting a certain of, you know, in their bodies, you know, which helps your nails to grow, which helps your bones to stay strong and things like that. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? I was just in my old noddle, sparing a thought for that, thinking about that. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So if you look, the antibiotic for the delicious baby cows, yes, well, it's not going to, shall we say, well, it's not going to affect the delicious little cows like what it would affect a human. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? But when you look that there's a mix, and of course, you know, it's used, you know, which, do you see what I'm saying to you? Which, you know, in some vets, they will use certain antibiotics, which of course, you know, and of course, then, you know, we've got the humans where we've got our antibiotics. But yes, it's very interesting. But I thought this a very long time ago, you know, yes, I did. And I thought, well, hold on a minute, you cannot have one set of antibiotics for animals and then another set of antibiotics for humans. So it's making me wonder whether something like this, yes, the tilmecozin, yes, is in some of these. Do you see what I'm saying, you my delicious little babies? Jibby jabs? Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? It's just a thought. That's all. Just, you know, just a thought. But if you could see what's in the... My point to all of this is, my delicious little babies, if you could see what's in the tilmecozin, yes, then see what's in that, then there could very well be a way, okay, of trying to find a way to control this, which is going on with the hearts. That's all that I'm saying. I mean, you know, some may just look at me and just think, well, I'm just crackers. Well, fine, if that's what others out there think of me. What I'm trying to do right now, and I'm no doctor, and I'm no nurse, and neither would I want to be, because I feel that they all need to be flipping retrained for most, okay? My point is that I'm just trying to help to find a solution to the problem, to what's going, there we are, what's going on here. So is there something that's been missed? There is definitely something. But I certainly feel that this needs to be, if nothing else, you know, just to be at least checked out. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babes? It just seemed really, really strange that I come across that video. There we go. Did I come across that video? Really flipping strange indeed. I thought it was really strange. Well, I did. And I stand by it, my delicious little babes. Anyway, so that's my video. So if it doesn't get looked at, well, it doesn't. All I'm trying to do here is help. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yes? And if some of you feel that it was, if you do take the time to even listen, God bless you, you know, and you do think it's rather long-winded, well, you know, God bless you. Maybe the video is not for you. Please skip and move from my channel, okay? Because what I'm trying to do is find a way to flipping help the flipping the world with, you know, as well as other very few and far between flipping brilliant flipping doctors. Do you see what I mean? Who were saying all this from the flipping start. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? There's got to be something that we've been missing. Do you see? Okay? But all of this, it's sort of, with me, it clicks, it gels. And why they were so hung up on, you know, getting rid of dairy and things like this. Do you see? It's not just vegetables, sorry, it's other things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Do you see? So it's very clear that obviously calcium is extremely flipping important for the hearts. Okay, so that's my video, my delicious little babies. Some of you might find it, informative, others may not. So anyway, you know, I cannot apologise. I'm not going to apologise. I'm glad I've put the video up, but it should not be taken down. Like, I'm going to repeat once again, when the video that I looked at was actually on flipping YouTube. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? Anyway, so that's all I have to say there. So until my next video, my delicious little babies, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, okay? And I hope that you continue wherever you are to have a super duper and delicious time, okay? Please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand, big hugs, okay, to some family members, some friends, some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're wonderful, beautiful and delish, and that you love them so, okay? Now, until the next video, my delicious little babies, you just take care of yourselves now, and please try to take care of others if you can, because there's going to be an awful lot of man and woman out there who are needing help right now, okay? We're in very dire times. Okay, my delicious little babies. Until my next video, much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.